Уявіть, якби у вас була нагода зустрітися і поспілкуватися з лютеранським пастором Європейського майдану. Саме так ЗМІ називали у 2014 році Ральфа Гаски, який був пастором Лютеранської церкви Святої Катарини у Києві. Після того, як він став на межі протистояння беркутівців і євромайданівців, розділивши їх фактично власним тілом для того, щоб уникнути кровопролиття. А пізніше, коли кров таки пролилася, пастор влаштував у своїй церкві підпільний лазарет. Про що би ви спитали у пастора? Я вирушаю до баварського Марктредвіца. Я хочу спитати у пастора, чи усвідомлював він тієї миті у 2014-му, що він стоїть на межі протистояння двох світів, на межі проросійського вибору України або проєвропейського, що він стоїть, по суті, на межі війни і миру, що, не здолавши Україну на європейському майдані, Росія вдасться до війни.
Okay. No, in this moment, I didn't realize anything. I think I only realized there are people who stand face to face, and I know if people stand face to face, it needs only one word to come to a situation where will be violence. And I experienced. I'm from the Eastern Germany, from the former so-called German Democratic Republic, and I experienced the peaceful revolution in Eastern Germany, and I wanted only where are no violence, and so I decided. Very fast and without any thinking to go between these two sides and to make some room and to some place that will be a situation where people can speak together and with each other, and this was my goal.
And can you imagine that at the same moment as Maidan is ongoing, that Russia will occupy east of Ukraine, that they will take Crimea? Can you imagine that?
No, for me it was not. I can't imagine, and till today, it's for me it's not possible to think that there will be one reason to make a war with your neighbors, with your friends. There are no reason, and I think nobody thought about it.
And in another your interview, I read that you told Russia was preparing for that war for the ages. The ages Russia told a lot of full of lie propaganda.
It starts in March or in the end of February 2014 when Russia came to the island Crimea and told us, no, these green men, they are not ours. Perhaps we don't know about it. And from the very first beginning of this, you heard from Russia, from Kremlin, only lies. Everything was lies. With the occupation of the eastern Ukraine, no, we are not in eastern Ukraine. Our army, and only a few months later, Putin sat on an interview and smiled and said, "Of course, these are our people." Yeah, you heard only lies, and you heard lies about the shooting of MH17. Every time, only lies, and I think. Everybody who has a brain in his head can have with experience. You have to read, and you have to listen to the Kremlin, and you will know they are lying. And they are lying not only in case of her own actions. They are lying also in case of the actions from other people. And so they discredited the Maidan. From the very first beginning, only it was there are fascists, there are Nazis, and so on. And they now you can see it. It was a preparing of all the actions which came from February, the end of February 14.
But Ukraine and Europe used to live with that and make like face like nothing happened. And
they made some sanctions, some small sanctions, but we can say, of course, we didn't done something. Yeah, we have done something. Yeah, with small sanctions. Yeah. But they didn't help. No.
So now, whether Germany and Europe can be so easy-minded to allow that Russian war and Russian aggressor in Ukraine would last?
In case of their own actions, sometimes they say the truth when they say, of course, we can go to Berlin, we can take the states, the Baltic states, we can do it, and they will do it if Europe don't stand with one power against the lies and the actions from the Kremlin. You can't speak with a killer who is standing in front of you and says, "I will kill you." Of course, you can say for your own. I never will take a weapon in my hands. You can do it. It's no problem for yourself. But if you are responsible for other people, you have to protect the people. And so we have like states in Europe, like people in peaceful people in Europe. We have to protect our life and the states who wants to live in freedom and in peace. We have to protect them, and it's in this moment it's only possible when we support the army of the Ukraine. This is our protection, our own protection, to support the army of Ukraine.
Actually, yes, you was one of the first who told that the only way help Ukraine give military equipment, but anyway, these military supplies are not regular, are not enough, and are not in time.
We have to do it, and we have to every time to say to all the leaders of the Western states, give the Ukraine the opportunity to protect themselves and to fight against the army of Russia. Give them the possibility and give them it fast and enough. We can demand it from our leaders of the states to help the army of the Ukraine and the Ukrainian people who came from Ukraine and to our country fast and enough. And I can do with what we make now. To say it every time, if somebody wants to know it from me, that it is necessary for our safety, for ourselves, to give all what the Ukrainian army needs for protect her lives, her people, and her country.
You were in Ukraine after the war started 3 times. Mm-hmm. And what did you see there? You told that you find Putin has intention to destroy Ukraine totally. Is it political intention or is it genocide?
it's not only the political intention. It's a really goal for the Kremlin to destroy the whole Ukraine. He told it. It's not what we only think about it. He told it. The goal is to denazifizieren the whole country. The whole country. It's not only where in the east or on the island Crimea. Its goal is the whole country, and he will do it if the army from Ukraine can't protect the country. He will do it. It's not only the political thinking from the Kremlin. He just done it. He invaded the Ukraine from the north, from the east, from the south, only from the west. Not because it's not possible from the west. If it were possible, also from the west. He already done it, and he killed a lot of people, and he killed a lot of children. In the last time in July, when I was in Kiev, I saw this little room in nearby the Lavra in Kiev, where there's such an installation, video installation, where you can see the faces and the dates of birth and the dates of death from only from children, hundreds of children, and they are killed by the Russian troops. He already is inside the country, and he will go and destroy the whole country if there are no power against.
There was a lot of critic how Ukrainian acts towards the Russian, like holy fathers in that Kiev-Pechersk Lavra. What is your opinion? Was it right?
Here, I say it from outside the country. I have no relatives in Ukraine. I have nobody who was killed in Ukraine. I think it's a decision from the Ukraine themselves. They have to decide it. And when the Ukrainian government and a lot of others support this decision, then it's okay. Ich sage es jetzt auf Deutsch. Ich finde, man hat 2018 mit dem Thomas ja begonnen, diese eine orthodoxe Kirche zu bilden. Dass das nicht innerhalb von 2, 3, 4 Jahren funktioniert, denke ich, ist, glaube ich, jedem klar gewesen, dass das einen Zeitraum braucht. Wenn die Ukrainer jetzt meinen, dieses forcieren zu müssen, ist das ihre Entscheidung, nicht meine. Ich hätte mir gewünscht, dass dieses Zusammengehen nicht so massiv unter Druck geschehen wäre, dass man sich dazu mehr Zeit gelassen hätte. Das ist so meine Meinung. Aber es ist letztendlich immer die Entscheidung der Ukrainer.
There are some people who are talking, we are tired, Europe is tired, and it's time to start negotiation about peace.
Only the decision of the Ukrainian state and the people in Ukraine, what they will do. And I know, yes, they are tired about the alert and the bombs and the rockets and the killings and so on. Of course, they are tired about it. But every man or woman I spoke, they told me, we will fight for our lives and we will fight for our country, because we know if we are
give up.
That's if we give up, we will be killed. It's it's the decision of Ukraine what they will do.
Have you heard the discussion about whether Russian aggression in Ukraine is a genocide?
Yes, of course, it's a genocide. Russia said about it. There are no Ukrainian people. There are no Ukrainian nation. There are no Ukrainian state. They said it already, and they want to make what nowhere is standing Ukraine already. No Ukrainian people, no Ukrainian state, no Ukrainian country, the government, no. And they will kill all the people who are stand for the Ukraine. And we see it, and we hear it about the camps in eastern Ukraine. What they do with people who are stand for the Ukraine, who wear only the flag of Ukraine, who don't want vote for the votes, for the elections, what they done were elections in. We know about it, and we see it with our own eyes, and it's a genocide, yes, of course.
Why it is not so obviously for some people in Germany, for some politician, who still supports, who still calls just stop war as soon as possible?
I think it's a lot of fear. They are afraid what will be done by the Russians if they are in a situation to lose the war, and there are a lot of fear about nuclear war, what can happen, and I think it's a lot of fear about it, and I think a lot of people can't imagine what you said already, that the Russian will not stop on the border from Poland and Ukraine. They will not stop. You can see it already. The next will be Moldova, and when the next will be the Baltic states. Nobody can imagine this, but we couldn't imagine in 2013 and 2014 that Russia will invade the eastern part of Ukraine. We couldn't imagine that they will occupy the Crimea. And now nobody can imagine that this will be happen, but it will be happen.
As for me, it's much more dangerous if they wouldn't stop in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So, and how do you involve now in Ukraine situation? What do you do to help people?
It's not my help. It's the help of our community here. We collected money for the help for people who are from Ukraine, and we helped people to settle here in our city and in the area here around, and we help with money for the projects from the German Lutheran Church in Ukraine. There are a lot of projects. They help for the area of Chernihiv to build new houses and so on, and we helped also for projects in Odessa for the German Lutheran Church to feed the people, and where it is possible to help with money, we do it. Yeah.